For the release?
Mm-hmm.
I swear there was. Give me 15 and a half, and I'll let you know.
All right. Do, 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 do. Boop, 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 boop.
Bro, you gotta fill it with words. You gotta fill it with words.
Words.
October 11th, 2019. Boom,
Ooh.
15 and a half.
Ooh.
15 and a half. Did her.
Nice. I really hope they bring back something with the Twinkies.
I really hope they come across Bill Murray's zombie.
Fuck yes. Fucking, that was the best of all time cameos right there.
Oh, yeah.
It was shocking. We didn't know it was coming. It was good. It was good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a little side note action. I just got an email because I forgot to silence my phone. I did that DNA thing.
Yeah.
I did it on 23andMe, and I'm not trying to plug them or anything like that, but if you're going to do it, I would say do it on there, because the more people who do it on there, the better it links. Because if you do it on Ancestry, I think they're a little bit cheaper, but the data doesn't link to all the other sites, but you could take your raw data from whichever one and make a new profile, then upload your data. Then it will link you to people who've done it on there. So it creates a family tree for you. But I also did the health one, and it said August 10th I'd have my stuff, and it just sent me the email saying your reports are ready. So I'm giddy as a bitch right now
to read all that stuff.
Oh yeah. I paid. Well, I got this crazy deal because it's $99 for the DNA thing, and then which tells you all your genetics, your heritage, where your bloodline came from, stuff like that. And then usually for another $99, you can get the health one, which tells you your genetic stuff that you're prone to, what you're a carrier of, if you might pass, color blindness or something like that to a kid, or anything like that. Carrier in that aspect, not carrier as in like the Black Plague or shit like that. But but the deal I got, it included it. I think it was a Prime Day deal. So on the 15th of July, 16th of July,
right,
they had Prime Day, and it was included. So for $100 total.
Awesome.
And since my birthday's in July, I was like, my own birthday present, just bought it. Thank you very much.
That's awesome to know that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Well, and not only that, it kind of throws. You know what? I think I might bring it up, and if I'm not going to die in 20 minutes, I might bring up a couple things. Because I did the health one, which tells you, if you're prone to like prostate cancer, breast cancer, stuff like that, right. Or if you have the risk of it, A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to know. I want to.
Right.
You want to be surprised? You want to find out when it's too late? No, you want to know now so you can change your diet, preemptive attack it.
And if you decide to release this information, then the fans can worry about you.
Oh yeah.
If there's hopefully there's nothing wrong.
And then you should go to our Patreon, and we're not going to make it GoFundMe. You should fund us on there.
Donate to Lord B's health.
Yeah.
So back to
gloves. Anyway, Zombieland 2. I
was going to say back to the Prime cut. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's
visual, auditory knowledge.
Yes. So Zombieland 2 trailer came out. Don't know if you've seen the new Quentin Tarantino trailer for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, I did not.
No?
I'm horrible at
it. It looks very good. Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, playing opposites of each other. One of them is a stunt man for the other. And apparently they bring in not Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson, and his hippie, doo-wop group, and we'll see where things go from there. It's a Quentin Tarantino film, so if you've seen the others, Kill Bill and Django Unchained, you really don't know what you're in for. So, yeah, I would suggest anybody out there go check out the trailer. Come on, Leo, Mr. Braddy Pitty, come on.
That sounds like good fun.
Is there anything? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, Tarantino, he's a fun guy, and the other thing I'm more excited about our next thing, which I apologize for if I'm taken away, but Rocko's Modern Life is going to Netflix, and they've released an official trailer, and it's called the Static Cling trailer, and you should watch it because
I have not seen the trailer yet.
it's a minute long.
Is it for a show or a movie?
It's for the Netflix show.
Yeah? They're actually bringing back the show?
I'm pretty sure. Sure that's what this is about. The show.
Don't quote us if we're wrong. But quote us if we're right.
I am the thought of it because I want to...
So just got a chance to watch the Rocko's Modern Life trailer. It was only a minute long, but awesome. I mean, that's really, really cool.
It shows it as a more modern, which I thought was pretty cool.
They're like, we're not in the 90s anymore. And what is it, O phone and O watch?
Mm-hmm.
I really like that it's still the original animation, and they didn't skew from that too much.
Yeah, and I really like the fact that they still had their likes, because in the show they always went to like the comic shop or picked up comics and stuff like that, and they were 3D printing a comic.
That's ridiculous.
That's
it's
awesome.
So good. My favorite episode of Rocko's Modern Life back in the day was when Rocko went and tried to get a new surround sound system or a new TV, and he kept clicking the button, and it kept upgrading the product until it was about as big as his fucking wall, and then Heifer got stuck in front of it, and his brain got taken into the television, so Rocko had to go in there with his dog and try to find Heifer's brain, and it was the only one that looked like a tomato soup can.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was a fucking awesome episode. I don't know why I remember it so vividly, but Rocko's Modern Life was the shit, folks.
That's awesome.
The fact they're coming out with something new is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Orange is the New Black fans. They just came out with their new final season. I haven't watched it since like the second season. Kind of trailed off, but fans out there, you might want to know.
Yeah, that's good knowledge.
Yeah, if you didn't know now, you know. But the next one is one I'm really excited for is Glow new season. People that haven't seen Glow on Netflix, suggest a good watch. It's about women in the 80s getting into, the beginning of women's wrestling, and it's actually somewhat based on a true story of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling back in the day. I read an op piece about, the actual women back in the day. So, awesome. Awesome sauceum. I don't know if you want to tackle the next one.
I have not seen it.
Handmaid's Tale?
Is it Handmaids or Handmaiden?
I'm not sure. I guess I have never watched it, so...
I haven't seen it either, so I can't
give
proper... It says it's renewed for season 4 is kind of the info that we wanted to get out there. And of the couple people I know who have seen it, they said it's actually pretty good. And these are people who, watch American Horror Story, which I kind of want to get into. It sounds like freaking amazing.
It's an amazing show.
I'm very far behind for starting it, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I would suggest what is it? Hotel when Lady Gaga first gets there. The whole hotel is based after the guy that built the building in Chicago during the World Fair. And ended up having traps in different doorways, and he killed like a bunch of these world tourists in this building. I'm not quite sure what his name is, but it follows along those lines, and you get a scene with all the top serial killers. One what is it? Ted Bundy. You got Eileen Warsack.
Eileen Ulick.
I believe so. The hitchhiker killer, or the one that would get hitchhikers. Anyway,
now listen to the name. I said Eileen Ulick.
Gross. I get it
You're
now.
like, I think so.
No, it's totally her.
It's obviously her. Yes,
it's Eileen Warnoff or Warnoff, something like that. But the people that play these characters do a really good job. Like I said, if you want to watch it, watch American Horror Story. It's really, really good. There's a new documentary on Netflix called The Great Hack. It's about how... give me a second here. Great Hack is about how this company, Cambridge Analytica, pretty much used a system of those old personality tests that we had. There was a huge boom of them back a couple of years, like a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe even before the election-ish. But they were using those personality tests to pretty much gain like a 500-point personality profile on everybody. Mm-hmm. So there's literally a file out there with all your data, your likes, your dislikes, your fears, and they have this algorithm that can pretty much tell you what kind of person you are, whether you're persuadable in, whether you're on the fence in an election, or they did it with Brexit, they did it in Kenya, they did it all around, and that's one of the major reasons that Mark Zuckerberg had to go in front of Congress.
Yeah.
Was data.
He sold a whole bunch of data, and it's kind of like that. It's all that hidden shit that nobody reads anymore because they're like, oh, that's a cool thing, like that aging face thing right now, where you can see what you'll look like when you're old. Well, if you did that, then you also agreed, and this is like a company in Russia or something like that, but you agreed everything on your Facebook right now, all your data, all your pictures, everything, and anything from now on that you upload to your Facebook, they own.
I thought they also went into your camera roll, too.
Yeah, everything on your phone. You gave them access to everything. If you gave the access to Facebook, you just agreed to give access to this company. So they have your contacts. They have your camera roll. That's why every time you sign up for the No Call Me list, as soon as someone you know agrees to something they didn't read, and then you're getting phone numbers again about your car's extended warranty, call us immediately. We've been trying to reach you. All that crap, it's because somebody else gave your phone number away without knowing about it. That's so basically insane. How it goes. And not only that, they own everything that you basically gave them permission to anything you have now and anything you might have later. And not only that, they're not liable to any laws or cancellation or any of that crap because they're not under our laws.
Right. And I used to honestly think that, who the fuck am I? Why would there be someone listening to what I have to say? Randomly, like, people see an ad on Facebook and, they said, oh, I talked about that thing yesterday. Well, that Great Hack Netflix thing pretty much said it this way. No one's listening to your conversations or anything like that, but they are so in depth with this algorithm and the things that you like and dislike that they can pretty much assume what you are going to want to see, or it's going to put that in front of you. But I have a theory that it's an algorithm, just like, you can tell Alexa to do things or Siri to do things.
Yep. And it listens for specific words,
I was
phrases.
just going to say that, keywords, and it has an algorithm of these keywords, and it plugs into your, it only picks up on those keywords. They're not listening to the thes, the ands, the buts, the ors. They're listening for something like I just said, The Great Hack on Netflix. My phone's probably going to have a fucking trailer for it. Even though I already fucking saw it.
But, oh, yeah, because you brought it up. There's this thing on YouTube that you can see that says, or there's this video on YouTube that I watched, and they said, in their type thing, they're like, okay, we don't own a cat. we've never talked about